Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Sonny Gray starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So striding in, Monty Irvin. He will lead this one off today. Grounded to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Standing in, Pence. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, batting at an even .400. He also has one home run. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. McCovey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Drew Smyly is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate, Tony Perez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, George Foster. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Towards second. There's one. Out. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Set to get his day started, Matt Williams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no play.
Popped him up. Perez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Gray ready with the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty, one man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Reds have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eric Davis. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The center fielder, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Nope. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The Reds had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Smiley gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading
He's
off
2
for San
for 7 in the series so
the
far.
shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and one the count now. Here it comes.
Count 2-1.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today.
Smiley.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Smiley. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Ready for another chance? Monte Irvin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Count.
2 out, nobody on. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batter number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 3-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And that's a special home run. Barry Larkin continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box, Tony Perez.
The first baseman.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. In now for the Reds, George Foster. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full, 2-0 Cincinnati. All set for the start of the fourth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pence.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Gray ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Over to first, Gray, and he's back in standing. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay. And he is in there.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Mays. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
So stepping in, Matt Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Williams carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's inside.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So up steps Joey Bart now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
To third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Crawford is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Three and one. Here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
As a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants on top, 4-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Eric Davis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Popped up. Crawford moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third base.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Pence. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2. Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Now at the plate, Willie McCovey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Two and 1.
Ball 2.
And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat for the Giants, Willie Mays, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Mays is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in, Matt Williams. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's a
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball on the outer third.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Reds 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Freddie Galvis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a curveball in for a strike. Galvis, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for round number 2.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Barry Larkin, he's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Flores is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down by a count of 4-2. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the Reds, number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Joey Bart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Here's Foster backing up on it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Bench goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez.
Tony Perez.
Now here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is Mays, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping into the box, George Foster. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Eric Davis, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Push softly over toward the right side to Crawford for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in, Johnny Bench. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit out towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Flores has it. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 4-3. Will Clark is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Will Clark.
Lays off 1-0. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Count, the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Monte Irvin. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Pence. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Willie McCovey.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Willie Mays is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here's the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now. It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Raisel Iglesias answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Wilmer Flores will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. 1-1 the count. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Joey Bart, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 pitch.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foster is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. San Francisco leads this one 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Danny Jimenez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Aramis Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
A ball and no strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Suarez hits a little over the 270 mark. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Jimenez playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right side, Iglesias.
Joe Morgan will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Morgan.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants on top, 6-3. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Thank you, Heidi. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading off for San Francisco, the shortstop, Brandon
Pitch on the way.
Crawford.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in, Aramis Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The Reds entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet. Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Monty Irvin, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Nope,
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is in time. Another one caught by Bench.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike.
The right
He's thinking,
fielder, number 8.
what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Striding in, Pence. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Leading off the inning, Barry Larkin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Standing in now, Tony Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's down to third. Over to McCovey. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Foster.
So striding forward now, George Foster. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Matt Bowman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Willie McCovey. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now our right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Williams.
So coming to the plate, Matt Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For San Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 31, Rob Nen. Now playing center field.
Eric Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. He's got it, and the Giants will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-3 the final score today. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Drew Smyly gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 31 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record is now 1-2. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.